Things have not been good for Bob Iger or Disney over the last year since he made his triumphant return as CEO. And even with rumors circulating about people within the company having lost faith in this guy as he tries to fend off yet another takeover attempt from Nelson Peltz, who wants to turn around the company, Bob Iger was desperate to give Disney investors good news. Well, he found a way to do it, at least for now, to stave off maybe some of the pressure that's on him, because in the most recent quarterly earnings report, Disney, for the first time in the past year, actually gained Disney Plus subscribers. How long they'll stick around, we're going to get into that, but this is the headline coming out of Disney's quarterly earnings call, which is the last one for their fiscal year. Disney Plus tops 150 million subscribers. Streaming losses narrowed to $400 million. They only lost $400 million on streaming this quarter. And let's face it, in large part because of the strike, they weren't producing some of the content they normally would. So they actually probably got a break from that, weren't making some of these things for Marvel or Star Wars or whatever that would normally be spent during that quarter. And although that 150 million Disney Plus subscriber number might seem pretty good, just remember a year ago. Let's go to what the headlines were a year ago today. Disney Plus adds 12.1 million subscribers to cross 164 million worldwide ahead of ad tier launch. Oh, November 8th, 2022, November 8th, 2023. So you're telling me you topped 150 million again because you've lost almost 15 million plus since then. Let's just go through these headlines, right? This was the headline, cross 164 million. Then in February, Disney Plus drops 2.4 million subscribers. Disney sheds 4 million subscribers. Disney Hotstar sheds 12.5 million subscribers amid strategy shift. Well, they desperately needed something to get those people back. I talked about it a few months ago when we saw this big deal, $1.99 for Disney Plus in September. Through the month of September, whether you were here in Canada, over in the UK, people were getting offers for $1.99 per month for a 3-month deal to sign up for Disney Plus. They're practically giving it away. So that doesn't exactly surprise me that they were able to add some subscribers. The question will be, how long will they stay there? All in all, from the investor standpoint, they viewed this as a win. For Bob Iger, he probably viewed this as a win as well. The stock has been bumped up about 5%, some from the report and some from the writer's strike coming, or from the actor's strike coming to an end overnight. But for the first time in a few months, their stock price is actually back up to around $90 per share. When you break the numbers down, they effectively stayed stagnant here in the United States, while internationally, they added about 7 million subscribers. In India, they lost another 3 million, about a net gain of 4 million Disney Plus subscribers, while they're practically giving it away. And one of the most interesting things that we saw, that we found out during the quarter, was Bob Iger saying that of all the things they spent specifically for Disney Plus, those things didn't really perform that great. Their best performers were things that were already released in theaters in terms of Disney Plus. So the hundreds of millions of dollars they continue to spend to churn out these Disney Plus series for Star Wars or Marvel or whatever, those aren't the things that are actually getting watched on Disney Plus. It's the movies that release in theaters anyway. They did also say that they're planning on a big slash to their content budget. They're not out of the woods yet. Not only did they fire about 7,000 or 8,000 people within the past couple months, but now they're also committing to slashing another $5 billion from their budget for content. They're going to be making fewer shows because, once again, these losses are not sustainable, have not been sustainable. And the fact that they got the actor strike and the writer strike to slow some of this down, not spend so much money, is probably one of the only reasons they only lost $400 million in the quarter, because they weren't able to go in production for a lot of these shows that should have been being made at the time. Overall, from a public perception, definitely a desperate win that Bob Iger needed. This is the reason they slashed Disney Plus prices down to $1.99, because they knew they couldn't lose subscribers again. They knew they had to do something coming into the fiscal year so they could present it as, hey, over the past year, we only lost 15 million Disney Plus subscribers. That's better, isn't it? But they received a little stock bump after that. And then, of course, overnight with the actor strike finishing too, stock is doing well. The question is, next quarter, are all those people who signed up for 3 months going to mysteriously disappear and be churned? I think a lot of people feel there's a good chance that might happen. What do you guys think about the newest numbers from Disney? Bob Iger was clearly desperate. This is why they slashed prices to $1.99 to add some of these subs artificially. And for right now, it's worked. How long will they stick around is the question. Let me know your thoughts about all this in the comments section below. Smash a like button, subscribe to the channel, ring the bell for notifications, share this video out there, and I'll talk to you later.